Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a few explanations on a number of things about the channel. First of all, I'm planning to change the name of the channel to something else. I've done some I've done some thinking, and I think I need to change the name for the better of the channel. I'm not going to change the niche that I've been doing. I'm going to continue with motor vlogs and a few events once in a while. But that's the plan so far that I can share with you. Yeah, but the explanations that I needed to pass across were just to do with why sometimes I take long to post content, or why I had taken long without posting content in the past. To start with is the first reason is about the scooter. Yeah, the scooter that I was using in season 1 got issues, a number of them, when I was going to Jinja for the Nyege Nyege festival. I'm sure you've all been able to watch that video if at all you've been following the channel. Yeah, that scooter really disturbed me that time, and once the festival was done, I was also done with the scooter, so I needed to find another solution to continue with the channel, but of course to also help me in my day-to-day work. I don't use it for only YouTube vlogs. So I was able to get another bike, and I got a Hero, I got a Glamour. I wanted to get an X-Pulse, yeah, which there's something you might not know, that yeah, my height is not that. I think I should be around 5'3". I think I'm around 5'3". I need to check again, but I'm 5'3". But then when you look at an X-Pulse, the person who can comfortably ride an X-Pulse should be around 5'6", 5'5" is also okay. Yeah, even me with my 5'3", I can ride it, but these are the challenges I was going to have. Usually I carry my wife at the back, so meaning I needed something where my feet totally touch the ground, or at least I can tiptoe comfortably. Yeah, there's that tiptoeing which is not comfortable. So an X-Pulse, I think I would have to use one leg down and another like slightly up on the brake pedal or on the gear lever, something like that, yeah, which was not going to be comfortable. And in case of emergency, I wouldn't be able to like comfortably control it. Yeah, so I didn't go with that option, mainly because of that. Then the other reason was I was coming from an automatic motorcycle, that is a scooter, and going to a manual. It was going to be my first time to ride a manual. Funny thing is that I picked my bike, the Hero, from the Hero, I don't know whether to call it a factory, but the assembling plant, and I didn't know how why I need to change from one gear to the other. I didn't tell the guys. Of course, they wouldn't have allowed me ride it off, but because I had some good experience on the road, I can say I'm a good rider. I was able to ride it on. Yeah, the gears disturbed me a lot, hasn't sure when I'm supposed to change to what gear. So it's something funny. I had a thinking that whenever you needed to have more power, you put in gear 1 or gear 2, the worst. But I had forgotten that it is also based on what speed you're running. Yeah, there are very many other technical terms I would have used for that, but to make it simpler, it also depends on what speed you're running. So if you're running very fast and you need more power to push you harder, you don't have to go back to gear 1 now. That's what I was doing. I would go to a lower gear just because I think I'm running at a speed that is good, but I need to add in some more speed. Yeah, instead of going to a gear that is higher, like maybe if I'm in gear 2, I go to gear 3, then later gear 4, something like that. Yeah, personally I would feel like, okay, now I need more speed, not necessarily more energy, more torque, no, but more speed. So I would take down the gears, and it was really horrible. Then I was just getting used to a clutch. There were very many issues, and also the bike would stall when I'm in the middle of the road. Then there's something else that had happened when they were assembling it, because it took about a week to bring it into the country and to assemble it. The rear light was not connected well, so it would light, but it wouldn't respond to the brakes. So each time it would stall, and I press against the pedals to show the people behind me that I'm applying the brakes, and nothing was happening. So the guys almost stopped me. But when you look at the bike compared to most of the bikes we have on the streets here, it's totally, it is majestic. That's the right word to use. It is majestic. So they were a bit reluctant at attacking me with words and anything, because they would look at the bike and it's really respectable bike compared to what we have those bikes doing border. So I think that's one of the other reasons why I was not abused on the road. And then the other thing, I was not totally new on the road. I had done several long distances and all that. So my confidence on the road was much higher than a person who is just starting off on the road. So if it's told I stop in the middle of the road, it's not for kicking, or you can kick if you need to, but it has a starter button. So I would stop, take down the gears. The good thing, it can also start when it is in another gear, like maybe gear 2, 1, something like that. So I would start it immediately and then continue confidently. So the other reason why I took long without posting, mostly after doing nyege, I needed some time to just take a break off work, because I really had a lot of work that I was working on, and due to the fact that I do a lot of creative work, I needed some rest. My brain needed to do some resting so that I would refresh and be ready for the year. And then when the year started, I've been using a MacBook Pro, an M1, that is a 2022. No, it's a 2020, M1 2020 MacBook Pro. All of a sudden, one time I was in a meeting early in the morning at around 7 a.m. The screen just blacked out. It just went black. I could hear the people who were on the call calling my name. Do you have anything to say? It was about UI design. For the company I do for UI design. So they were asking me, are you able to hear us? I couldn't respond, so I decided to join with my phone, thinking that maybe the battery was very low, and as it was shutting down, it decided to first take off the screen, or I don't know. But it never came back. The screen never came back to life. I connected it via HDMI, it was working. But the screen I use for HDMI is not that comfortable. And if you're using a Mac and then you go to an external screen, it should really be very good. The experience is not the same. So that's how my laptop had to rest. And I had to get a quick fix. So the quick fix I've been able to get is a MacBook Air. It's hardly a MacBook Air, but the positive is it's an M2. 2022 M2. So it has slightly more power. I've tried it out when I'm rendering videos in because I keep changing softwares. I am good with Premiere Pro, Final Cut, then CapCut. It's just that for this channel I always do basic edits, because content on YouTube can be time consuming, and since it's not my full-time job, I do basic edits. So I've been able to test it out with just videos that I have basic effects and all that, and it's holding up very well. It actually has a much faster processor compared to my M1 Pro. However much it is on here, but because of that M3 chip, it's way faster when it comes to certain situations. But then when I'm doing my day-to-day work, maybe doing some graphic designing and all that, I can tell I'm much better off with a 2020 M1 Pro. So those are basically the reasons why I've not been consistent with my content. The other good news is that I have a driver's license, so in case the offenders find me on the road, they can't stop me. And it's for motorbike as well. So they wouldn't stop me because I'm riding a motorbike and I don't have a license. I do have a license, not a car license on a motorbike, but a motorcycle license while riding a motorcycle. I have nothing else to share with you apart from that. Thank you very much for being good viewers. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Our aim is to reach 1K before the end of this month, February 2024. And I'm hoping we can make this happen. I usually look at my analytics. They are quite interesting. It's great. I think I also overthink about the analytics, because I work at a tech company whereby everything we do is data driven. So I look at that data with a lot of curiosity, trying to understand certain things. It's interesting. Today I checked, and the biggest number of viewers from the United States. I'm hoping that will be a positive when I get monetized. But a few months ago, the biggest number was from Kenya, followed by Uganda. I don't know why there's a bit of a shift. It could be with the content, because I keep experimenting with different approaches to the content. And I'm not yet sure about it. So I'm going to go back and then analyze the data versus how I'm approaching the videos, because I do plan the videos. However, most of the times I'm very shy to talk in the videos and all that, explaining a number of things. Yeah, but I do plan for those videos and take different approaches, calculated approaches, to see the results they would get me. And so far the results are actually positive. They're exactly the way I want them, but I need extra reasoning. I know I strategize to target the videos in such a way, but I need to understand why. Yeah, I love the Kenyan audience very much. It should still remain as part of those people who are watching my content here. I need to rethink that as well. Yeah. And my Ugandan people, of course, I don't forget you. I have a lot more Ugandan content that I need to bring to you. When I look at people who are doing slightly similar or slightly different content from mine, I see a number of Ugandans watching and commenting. But when it comes to mine, it looks like a number of them have not yet understood something about it, which I need to figure out here. I need my fellow Ugandans to be able to watch the videos as well here. But those are things that I'll figure out along the way during season 2, as we are hitting 1K before this month ends here. I'm planning a few trips that I think will be exciting for you guys. I'm sure you'll get subscribed. That's a thing that most of the people watch the videos. Sometimes they're actually returning viewers, but they're not subscribing. Maybe I don't encourage them enough to subscribe when I'm shooting my videos. And I'm going to start doing that. One of the other things that I want to change about the videos, I had tried it out whereby I do record the videos while I'm speaking straight away instead of doing a voiceover later. I'm going to go back to that, but it required me to get extra equipment, and I have got some, but it was not the best. Remember, when you're in a motorcycle, there are a number of things to consider. Yeah. And then with this new bike, I had not tried it out, but I think it will be much better on this other bike. The only challenge I had is that because I was new on a manual motorcycle, I needed to first get a good grip of it, so that while I'm talking on the road, my concentration doesn't get taken up by either of them, speaking or having to focus on shifting gears and all that. Yeah. So right now I'm in a place where I'm very comfortable with it. Yeah. Within a very short period of time, actually, I was surprised that I was able to grasp it. It's because maybe I was on the road before for some good time. Yeah. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for being a wonderful viewer.